Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Rage Cage 20 here, back with In This Moment's Black Widow album. I think we're technically on the fifth song, but the first one's like an introduction, so I don't really count it as a song. It's more like fourth song, really, but number 5 in the album, Black Widow. And if, as you may or may not be able to tell, because it looks a little different, but just mostly just white like it usually is. I don't know. I'm in my new place. First video I've recorded in my new place. I just had big surplus of videos, so I didn't really need to record anything yet, and that gave me time to get everything situated, get used to what it's like living here and making food in here and driving around, getting everything situated, working, commuting from work, etc. So it's been nice. It's been nice to be able to have extra videos to put out to have that blanket so that I could take my time before needing to record again. And I mean, what better way to kick it off than with In This Moment, quickly becoming one of my favorite metal bands. At least definitely female-fronted metal bands of all time. The last 3 songs so far that we listened to, I've loved every single one. I've even been listening to them constantly. I can't tell you the number of times I've listened to Sex Metal Barbie. That song is really good. Once you get used to the adjustment period of how she does the chorus, or not the chorus, the verses, so good. Such a fucking good song. I love that song. Anyways, this one, however, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little bit nervous for this song. For one reason alone. And that's, I'm hoping it is just like one line in here. Yeah. I'm hoping it's just one line in here, and that's not like the theme of the song. It doesn't really look like it from what I've read through the lyrics. But just the fact that most people, I assume, knows, if you know anything about spiders, it's usually that during the mating period, after they're done fornicating, a female spider will kill the male spider by biting off its fucking head or something like that. That might not be true, but I think that's what I heard. And it's like the male knows that, but the basic instinct of reproducing is like stronger than the fact that I mean, this is just what we do. I die to reproduce. I don't know. Animals and insects and arachnids are fascinating. So the one line here, and I think they only say it once. Looks like they only say it once. The eat the male, kill, eat the male. It's in, not in quotes, it's wow. It looks like that's like something said in the background. Colon. Anyways, I just when I was done with Dirty Pretty, I saw that lyric and I was just like, I think I'm gonna count. First off, I needed a break because the songs have been so intense. I was just like, I need to come back to this fresh. But also I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't want anything that could potentially ruin the experience I've had so far, because to me that just focusing on that part of spider reproduction, I guess if you could call it that, just kind of, to me, just kind of screamed what's really like going on in today's society, like it really. This is just my opinion. Like, follow me here. It's just my opinion. It really seems like a lot of women are on the fuck men. I don't even care if we just put them all in like a room and just kill them all, make you go fucking die. Just seems to be the general feeling of the of some of the more drastic feminists out there. And it's a really toxic way of thinking. And I don't know. It just seems weird that they say that we oppress them, yet they talk about like there was even a governor who tried to pass some kind of law that about, I don't know if it was about killing men, but it was something about stripping all power away from men and they're only allowed to do certain things. Kind of like there is some law that was tried to be passed like that. I shit you not. Go look it up. So it's weird that they say that we oppress them, yet like they straight up just want to fucking murder us. Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's not what we're here to talk about. I read that and that's just kind of the first thing that came to my mind. Fuck's calling me. Telemarketer, go fuck yourself. And so it's just like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this song if that's the theme of the song is fuck men, kill them. Just like a Black Widow power back to women or something like that. But I don't. Looking at their lyrics now, it doesn't seem like that's what the song's about. So good. That's making me feel a little bit better about the about what's gonna happen here. So without further ado, my pen's ready to blaze. Let's listen to In This Moment, Black Widow.
Yes, the dangerous.
Sorry, I usually don't like to interrupt, but just like this, so I don't have to write it down and come back to this. I do like Nelson Nelson Dirty Pretty, kind of same thing, kind of this going back to like, I want to say 80s, maybe even late 70s kind of style of like TV and radio. Like this, like that music and everything is exactly what you'd expect to hear in some kind of like maybe not even documentary, like either a horror movie or some kind of like dramatic nature program or something like the Dangerous Black Widow. Like I think it's cool. It's clever. Some people, that might like go over some people's heads if you're born like the 2000 plus. You might not even recognize that. So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Black Widow is to be approached with caution, as the Black Widow's bite can cause death. The Black Widow is easily recognized by her coal black body and red hourglass marking. She encases her victims with silk and then kills with poison from her fangs. The male spider is not considered to be dangerous. Dangerous.
Oh, okay. ended fast. Okay. Oof. Oofa toofa. Alright. Whew. This is, I feel like there's a lot to unpack, and yet very little to unpack at the same time. Let's see if I can adequately describe to you what I mean. I'm gonna go with a blanket statement to cover the whole song, and then we'll dive into why I felt this way. Well, if I can even think to myself why, how I feel about the song. My first two thoughts side by side, but I don't know if these are the right way to explain this, why they to say this was it didn't sound too great, but also then I was like, another word, maybe it was like I was a little disappointed, but like, nah, that's not quite right. I'm trying to find the way. I won't say that I didn't like it. I think maybe the way to say is that I don't feel like it was as wowing to me as Sex Metal Barbie Big Bad Wolf was, and even Dirty Pretty to a degree. So listening to those 2 to 3 again and again and again, like really pumping it up, like this is so amazing, and then coming to this one, I felt like it hit a little short of what I have been expecting from the songs I have been listening to, I think is the way I would put it. But let's see if we can dive into here and explain why I feel that way. Again, I think the kind of the TV intro thing, especially going back to the 70s and 80s style, was not bad. It was kind of cool. I like that. Like, take it or leave it. Doesn't really do anything for me, but doesn't not do anything for me. It's kind of cool to have that weird back in the day. Well, I'd say weird because it's in the 2020s. So it's a long time ago. So I guess that's why I say weird, but it's not necessarily weird. But have this interesting back in the day style TV animal nature show thing, which could be a documentary. I don't know. It just doesn't necessarily mean it's a documentary. It's cool, but I don't think it's needed. But then again, it doesn't take away from anything for the fact that it's there. So it's just, I'm indifferent about it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not good, it's not bad, I'm just kind of indifferent about it. It could be there, and it's cool. It could not be there, I wouldn't even notice, wouldn't even care. I wouldn't have been like, man, they should have added some interesting, like, late 70s, early 80s nature documentary to this. That thought never would have crossed my mind. So, interesting. I feel like it was a mixture of 2 songs that they've already done. I kind of got a little bit of Sex Metal Barbie in there, and a little bit of Dirty Pretty. It felt like those 2 songs just kind of mixed together a little bit, but in an interesting way. Let's see if I can. I don't remember how long that fucking intro was.
Dangerous Black Widow, full black body,
like 30 fucking seconds.
from her
Okay,
is
40
not
seconds.
considered
50 seconds. Got it. Oh, sorry. I'm looking for the point. I should bring that back up. There we go. I'm looking for the point where I can describe this sounds like this a little bit. And a little bit at the start there, the dun 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 kind of sounds a lot like the guitaring from Sex Metal Barbie. That's kind of where that thought came from my mind. Let's continue. That right there. Dun dun dun. Mirror, mirror in my hand. You know, it sounds almost. It's not the same notes, but it feels like it's the same kind of intervals. and it just kind of has the kind of same shift up to it. So it's just like that sounds almost identical to the notes and pitches intervals in Dirty Pretty. that's a what? Let's see if there's anything else in this. Okay. Yeah, I think it was just the guitars that kind of made me feel a little bit like Sex Metal Barbie. Not so much. Yeah. So I thought that was weird. I also feel like is this weird thing going on with the vocals. Like they're having this weird like effect on the vocals to me. And that mixed with some of the things they do with the male voice that's supposed to be coming from a TV. I only say TV because it says TV playing in the lyrics, so I assume that like the way they just like it's like those like when dubstep was first coming around and was first starting to get popular, they would take things like from like TV articles and stuff. Like they would play like Journey. I remember hearing one song they played like Journey, and then put like things from things like TV weather commercials and stuff over it. Not commercials, like weather stations or just like just random sayings from different stuff and just put it in there, and it's just like that's what this song felt like to me. It was just weird. It's nothing I've really heard in this moment do, and I put here not really feeling this song, especially for the song that's the album title. I thought it'd be coming to play more, especially with the name Black Widow. I felt like it would be like maybe way more vicious. Like, you know, we got the big bad wolf, and that just has so much aggression and energy that like it's seeping out of your skin. Just to try to visualize that. And yet Black Widow, like something that's considered to be like super fucking dangerous and deadly. Though I have heard that they're not as deadly as everyone thinks that they are. It just depends where they bite you. I don't know if that's true at all. Just something I heard. And, you know, with it being, like it says here, like the female is dangerous, and we got a very aggressive female front singer here. I would assume that it was going to be just in your face fucking angst and aggression as fuck, like death, blood, scenery everywhere, and it just I didn't get any of that. And I was well, at least not any of that, but like very toned down, like just kind of chill tone to the song in general. I just thought that was weird. I'm not saying bad, it's just it's not what I thought I was going to get from the title Black Widow with Maria Brink. I figured if she was going to sing a song about a Black Widow, she was going to get fucked up with it, and it just kind of it was kind of like a weird dubstep mashup song. I don't know. it was weird. For me, I found it weird. So but when I started thinking this, when I started having these feelings, these thoughts, I was like, okay, I'm going to close my eyes here, and I'm just going to listen. I'm just going to hone in. I'm just going to focus. I'm going to try to find the good. Pick out things that's happening, things that she's doing, see if I can draw something from here. And I did manage to find one thing at least, for sure. I definitely want to see if I can find a spot where I think maybe in the chorus. maybe I can find something that sounds a little bit that dubstep thing, kind of tell you what I'm talking about here. Let's. I don't know. Anyways, if we get to the chorus, because I guess this whole thing is the chorus. It feels like one's kind of more of like one's more of a bridge into the chorus. I don't know. But the chorus here, I think I found the when she says, "I think you're, I think you ready," or "I think you're ready." I don't know if the lyrics are incorrect or if she says, "I think you ready," which is, if so, that's not proper English and grammar. Anyways, but when she says that, there was this really cool kind of like slide shift in the pitch of her vocals, and I thought that was really cool. So let's see if we can find that. Okay, we're getting into it. Yeah, that right there. Dun 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 dun. Like right at the end, it kind of slides up. I like that effect. When I started focusing and was listening, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool thing she's doing there. And I think that is. I think that's very heavily studio created. I don't think she can do that just naturally and still sound like that. I'm sure she could shift the pitch while holding the note. But I think it would sound a lot weirder if she did that way. So I think that's completely computer enhanced, and studio enhanced. But it's cool. It is like definitely cool. Let's hear that. Yeah, that right there. Maybe not necessarily. I mean, it would necessarily qualify as dubstep, obviously, because it doesn't have all the weird, interesting dubstep sound effects underneath it. But with the stuttering in it, like kill the mail, just it sounds like some weird dubstep mashup, and I don't get it. Anyways, yeah, I feel that first part there. I think you're ready. You want to show. You want to hear me. Good to go. I feel like that's kind of like a bridge into the chorus. I feel like that's not necessarily the chorus yet, even though in the text, the lyrics here, it's all together, like it's all bunched together with the chorus. So it looks like it's all the chorus, but to me, I would kind of separate that and say it's more of a bridge into the chorus. But let's listen to the last thing I got here is listen to this chorus and see if you feel the same thing, like really listening to the chorus, get the energy, feel everything about it, and see if you will agree with what I'm about to say after we listen to it. So So, did you feel it? Did you feel and hear what I heard? And let me explain what I heard, or didn't hear. I think is the better term to describe this. There is, to me, I feel like I shouldn't have to keep saying like in my opinion, to me, calm down, people. Don't get angry at me. It's annoying. This is all my opinion, by the way. None of this is law. None of this is how this song is. This is all just my opinion. Okay, you can have your own, and that's awesome. People are fucking sensitive these days. Anyways, I don't feel any energy in that chorus, like, at all. Like, there's only like a trace, a hint of energy in that chorus. It just feels. First word that comes to mind is lackluster. It just. Like, I'm not saying that every single In This Moment chorus has to be balls to the wall, just screaming, just energy. But just like that one in particular, it just felt void of energy. It just felt like there was nothing there. It's just like, here's words I'm singing. And it just. I don't know. It's just weird coming off of like Big Bad Wolf to where that song has just so much energy from beginning to end. You are just drowned in energy in that song that it's exhausting. Like at the end, you just have to be like, holy shit, that song. Whew. Even if you're just listening to it, it's just there's so much energy in that, even in the chorus. And the contrast between that and this song is just like there's no energy in that chorus whatsoever. It was just alright for me, dog. Like it was just okay. It was just really okay. I wouldn't say that I didn't like it. It wasn't something I listened to. It was just like ugh, or anything like that. It was just so okay. It was just so plainly alright that it just meh, Nothing, there's nothing really else to say about it. Now, of course, I don't know if this is going to be like Beast Within song for me. Like I remember I didn't like care much for Beast Within with it in This Moment's Blood. If you didn't watch or haven't listened to that, if you don't know what I'm talking about. I was still even now that I really like that song. Like at first I was like, yeah, it's okay. Wasn't really feeling it that much, but now I really like the song. Now that I've listened to it more, but I will still stand by what I said that I feel like it was a weak rhyme between "I'll tear you apart, I'll feed off your heart." Like that was a really weak rhyme for me, and I still every time I hear it, it's just like, it's so Like that rhyme is the only thing that's just like that could have been better in this song. But I don't know if it's like that to where if I start listening to it more, I'm gonna be like, what? Actually, I'm feeling more. I'm drawing more from this song. I'm starting to get it. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's what this is. But just at the moment, just listen to it. It was a little bit of a miss for me in this album. It was a little bit of a miss, but. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Even though I doubt you will, because every time I've ever said that in any of the comments, in any of these videos, no one ever in the comments lets me know what they think or how they feel about the song, if they agree with me, disagree with me. So I doubt that you will now. Anyways, but just in case maybe one day someone feels like it, let me know how you felt with my assessment. Is there something that I'm missing in the song? I would love to know. I'd love to look at it from a new light and be like, I get it now. I feel it. But I don't know, for me right now I'm just not feeling it. So let me know. I'll see you all